was drawn to USC's PT program because of the small class size. I knew that with only roughly 20 students in the class, I wasn't going to have an opportunity to get lost in the crowd and fall behind.
I just fell in love with the people in the program, particularly the people. I met Stacy, the program director, and I met Harvey, the clinical education coordinator, and as well as some of the other fantastic people who work in the offices there. And they just welcomed me and made it feel like home and answered any questions I had.
They really were there with smiles on and shaking hands, and after that I kind of knew this was somewhere I wanted to apply and where I wanted to be.
Our program's unique. It's a smaller, intimate program found on a big campus, which I really enjoyed. My story is kind of similar to a lot of people who get into physical therapy. At some point, you have an injury and you go to physical therapy. You see what they're doing and you enjoy the way they help you feel better. You enjoy the way they take an interest in you, and you enjoy the process of helping someone get better. And I really enjoyed that as a patient, so I've kind of translated that into what I wanted to do as a potential profession. A lot of professions in the medical field, they come in only get to spend about 5-10 minutes with their patients at maximum, but physical therapists generally 30 minutes at minimum, and I really enjoyed that interaction with the patients.
I was in middle school and I fractured the growth plate in my heel, and I thought my life was ending because I love to dance and I love to be active and I love to do all these things. So I had to go through my first round of physical therapy, and my mom said, "This would be a great job for you." And then comes senior year and I'm thinking, well, what do I want to do? Well, mom's always right, so let's look into physical therapy. I went to college with that in mind the entire time. I love physical activity and being active and helping others get back to what they want to do.
I knew that I wanted to be somewhere in the healthcare system, but I wasn't willing to sacrifice the opportunity to be relational with people. So that was my biggest draw to physical therapy. Being a student is really busy day to day, but the time passes very fast. It's a lot of hours in class and a lot of hours of studying, but each day you're surrounded by a group of people that are doing the same thing as you and pursuing the same goals, so it's really helpful to have an encouraging unit around you.
You're pretty much at the Blatt Center all day, which is where our classes are. But there's a lot to do there. We have breaks. You can go up and play basketball. You can study in some of the study rooms. You are pretty much learning something new every day, which I think that's a big difference from undergraduate education. Every day is something new. Every day is important. And every day is really rewarding.
We spend so much time together over in the basement of Blatt PE Center. So you definitely get to know your classmates really well and your professors really well. We don't usually have classes every day of the week. I was able to work very part-time to make a little bit of money, which was really important for me because I'm a commuter and married. I really enjoyed that aspect of this program and how small it is and how interactive we are and close we are with both our classmates and the staff.
I thought there was going to be this huge level of competition, and I thought I was really going to fall in the back of the pack. But in this program, I've had so much opportunity for learning and hands-on experience and teaching. And I would say that my confidence has grown like never before, just being a part of this program and being supported by my fellow students and all of the faculty and staff.
I'm originally from North Carolina, from Winston-Salem, North Carolina. I plan to go back to North Carolina to work probably in the Charlotte area. I envision myself working in inpatient neurological rehab, preferably in a larger hospital.
I may look into a few close by outpatient jobs. I'm not really sure. I don't want to limit myself. I'm not really sure what field I want to work in yet, whether it be geriatrics or sports, but there's a lot of opportunities out there.
I am planning to specialize in either geriatrics or pediatrics, one end of the spectrum, but I'm kind of relying on my final clinical experience to make that decision.
I definitely would encourage some sort of maybe research opportunity in undergraduate. So my undergraduate major allowed me for an experience to get into a creative inquiry program and do a little bit of research and work with kids and physical activity. So I got that under my belt in undergrad, and I think it really looks good on, your application.
I think in order to prepare for PT school, it's important to get observation hours in a variety of settings. The field of physical therapy has so much to offer, and many of us aren't aware of that coming into school.
There's resources out there who can help you figure out what kinds of courses you need to take, what kinds of activities you should be involved in, shadowing hours, things like that. I know when I was applying, the people in the advising office really helped me figure out which courses would be best. And additionally, find some upperclassmen students who are interested in physical therapy, see what they've done, and see if they have any advice as well.
You'll stress out enough in PT school. Don't stress out too much in undergrad. Just enjoy it and make sure that this is the field you want to be in. It's very rewarding, so enjoy your time now so you can use that time later to help other people.
It's not going to be easy, but it's going to be very rewarding, and everyone here wants to see you succeed. The professors, their doors are always open, ready for you to come ask questions. They're really your partners in learning rather than just someone who's kind of overseeing your learning process. You're going to make some great friends, and you're going to have some great times along the way.